Assalamualaikum boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of US Diaries. I hope you guys are doing good. I am doing great, alhamdulillah. So quick video. मेरी कल की वीडियो पे मुझे एक कमेंट आया है और मैंने सोचा उसके ऊपर वीडियो बनानी चाहिए क्योंकि वो एक इम्पॉर्टेंट टॉपिक है. सो दैट्स अ रियली गुड क्वेश्चन टू बी ऑनेस्ट विद यू गाइस. मैं खुद तो PhD का स्टूडेंट नहीं हूँ लेकिन मेरा PhD का से एक्सपीरियंस काफ़ी ज़्यादा है क्योंकि जिस प्रोफेसर के साथ मैं काम कर रहा था उसके पास भी PhD स्टूडेंट्स थे और काफ़ी जो मेरे पाकिस्तानी दोस्त थे, मोस्टली जो पाकिस्तानीज हैं वो PhD पे ही आते हैं. So for those who are looking for the direct answer, that is yes. A PhD in USA is super funded. When I say super funded, I mean it like you get your fee covered, you get your insurance covered, you get even you get paid for your PhD, and that's a really good amount depending on which state you are. So it varies actually. I'm not gonna quote a number here, how much you get paid or how much your fees is covered. That's something you can look into it, and that's something you should talk to your professor because that's like they have some flexibility, but sometimes they don't. It depends on their funding also. So yes, PhD एक बहुत अच्छा ऑप्शन है और ये फुली पेड होती है और आपको ज़रूर ये करनी चाहिए. क्यों ज़रूर ये करनी चाहिए? अगर बाय द वे इस पर एडमिशन लेना इट्स नॉट दैट इजी बिकॉज यू नीड सम स्किल्स, यू नीड सम पेपर्स, यू नीड सम रिसर्च वर्क to have a background to get selected for that particular position because PhD is very like topic oriented or research oriented, so you have to have some research background with that. और इसके अलावा सीन ये होता है कि इसके ऊपर वीज़ा, जो बेसिकली मेरा फोकस है इस वीडियो के ऊपर, कि इस PhD के ऊपर वीज़ा लगने के चांसेस आप कह लो 80 to 90% बढ़ जाते हैं as long as your PhD is covered by your professor. So you don't have to show funds for that, you don't have to show any extra amount of money for that. Everything will be covered. All you have to show is one particular document, that is your I-20, and that says like your fees is covered, your insurance is covered, and you get a stipend every month for that. So yeah, that was the quick video, and you should probably apply for PhD. For applying for PhD, that's completely different. If you want to make if you want me to make a video on that too, I'll for sure do that. Just let me know if you know if you want to know how to apply for PhD and what are the steps you should take to apply for PhD. So PhD, if you guys are going for PhD, that's a really good option that will increase your 80 to 90% chances to come to USA, get your visa approved, because there is no, one of the biggest hurdle I would say in getting a visa is your financial conditions. So you have to show them, your documents, your bank statement, your father's bank statement, your property and all those things, and home ties. Still, home ties remains the same. You have to prove them that you will come back to your country. But as long as your financial statement is concerned, when you're coming for PhD, that won't be an issue for you at all. So for sure, go for PhD, and yeah, it's one of the best options. And and later on you can go directly from PhD to a green card. That's through EB-NIW, EB2-NIW, EB1A, O1A. All those visas are really helpful for PhD students. Actually, they are meant for PhD students, extraordinary students. So once you're going through your PhD or you have done your PhD, you kind of become an extraordinary student because no one on daily basis do a PhD on a particular subject. So that's like kind of subject you are specialized on, and you're the only one working on that field or working on that project. So that makes you a special candidate for green card. So it really helps you to apply for green card. Sometimes I feel like I should have come on a PhD too, but I'm a master's student. I've got my master's from States. So yeah, for those who are actually thinking of coming to States for masters or either PhD, I would say PhD is a really good option. Once you come to States with the mindset of doing a PhD, that'll become more easy for you to do a PhD, because doing a PhD is not that easy. You have to have a self-belief, self-esteem, all those things, values, and a particular timetable and all those things, because it's not an easy task, and it's not just for 1 year or 2 years. At least gonna be for 4 years, and sometimes it's prolonged to 5 to 6 years depending on your research project, depending on your professor, depending on his funding also. So yes, PhD is a really good option. PhD is fully funded, and I think it's most funded all over the world. Like as long as the funds are concerned, it's the most funded PhD that US offers. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I hope I answered your question. If you have any other question regarding PhD, how to get funding, how to reach to a professor, do let me know. I think I can help you with that too, and just drop down your questions in the comment section, and I'll be happy to help. Thank you so much. See you in another video with another question.